Usually,
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I need to compose myself. Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Swagkage, and today we are checking out what if Itachi had the Rinnegan. And now I've noticed that Seth the programmer is in this video with him, and I'm curious as to whether it's going to be a serious look into what if Itachi had the Rinnegan, or if he was born with it, blah blah blah, if he acquired it later, or if it is like the one on Seth's channel where they did the Rock Lee Shikararu video where they just joked for like 20 odd minutes. So let's find out what would happen if Itachi had the Rinnegan.
Hey fellas, it's your boy Swag, other boy Seth.
Yeah.
Today we're here to talk about, I don't even...
Okay, so it's very much like the other video then.
How to label this. So I don't know if it's like a battle, or it's just like...
Okay.
Bro, he literally like made the video idea. He doesn't know.
What if Itachi had like 6 paths
Ooh.
as a Rinnegan? So, because like people ask this, right? Like, yo, like Itachi, like with like a Rinnegan would be like super like.
That looks cool
like,
with the white clothes.
Like beat him. He's so smart.
They think he's like the solo king anyway.
Well, yeah.
Right? Like people are like, it's like, what if he had like Tsukuyomi like Rinnegan version?
Oh my god.
So we can tackle this in like stages.
So much
right?
cool
So,
fan
first
art.
of
I like the
all,
sad
what if
face
he
on the
just had,
headband.
like, 8 Rinnegan? And it's like his, right? Like we don't even have to be
one
like,
Rinnegan or like 2.
Oof.
We can do both. We can do both.
Oof.
And then we'll be like, what if he had like 6 paths? So let's start basic. What if he unlocked one Rinnegan, just regular Rinnegan?
Okay.
He would have beat Sasuke a lot harder.
Yeah.
Who could he like beat?
I feel like it'd be like groups of people. Like groups of people, because like he can absorb jutsu now.
Yeah, like, who couldn't he beat?
So
Yeah, he
maybe
could
it's
take
more
people's
stamina.
souls.
Well, that is actually, hold on. You're onto something there. He could just like go into the King of Hell and get like munched up and then come out, and maybe he wouldn't have like tuberculosis anymore. Yeah.
So his AIDS would go away.
Well, he could get rid of his
heal
disease,
sickness with
maybe.
that?
His
Well, I mean,
illness.
Nagato was so crippled. Can he like put himself in there and like reconstruct?
Probably not. Probably not.
But then
yeah.
speaking of Nagato, if he can turn his arm into a cannon, why can't he just like turn his legs into like machine things too?
Yeah.
I feel like what happens to his legs is like probably just like super serious. Like maybe like you got to assume that there was like some crazy like sealing jutsu on, like, you know what happened to like Orochimaru's arms?
With the Reaper Seal. Yeah.
Can he make a jetpack or something like jetpack? So many options.
But I was gonna say, because like he got his mobility back when he was like Edo Tensei, but like he was still crippled.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
could he like
Why is he crippled with Edo Tensei though?
and then like how did he fix it if he couldn't?
Huh.
I think he'd have to like switch. Like I don't think he can use like both his Mangekyo and his Rinnegan.
Running out at the same
He could use
time.
Susanoo.
Yeah.
That wouldn't matter, but like he wouldn't be able to use like whatever Mangekyo power.
Like
While
Madara.
his Rinnegan.
So he can still use the Susanoo. Right, okay.
Madara.
Because Madara had to like downgrade it.
Oh yeah, he did, yeah.
Sharingan
So-
Genjutsu.
So does he have a Rinnegan ability? Does he have like a limbo or?
Yeah, like, what's he got? Does he have all those clones?
Fuck remembering that, by the way. I'm just gonna say teleport. But...
Yeah, that's fair. I don't blame you. I don't know if that's like a 6 paths tier ability, but like Limbo kind of seems like that too. So I don't know. So like we'll just say because he's Sasuke's brother and they already share one.
So they would
power.
potentially have
Like,
the same
Wait,
thing.
no. I have the solution.
He'd probably
that's-
have that.
That's Itachi's eye awakened into the Rinnegan. So he just has that.
You're right.
Yeah, there you go.
He would have
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Sasuke touches Taichi's eyes, didn't he?
That'd be so like.
Logic.
You know, all you people who get like mad.
That makes
Whenever
sense.
I say Itachi loses to Minato. Well, now Itachi is Minato.
Yeah.
Boom.
Seriously, so versus pain,
teleport.
like versus pain as an example, the absorption ability doesn't matter. Like you absorb? Like, can he absorb Shinra Tensei?
What if they like both went up and like put up their absorption barriers
At the same time?
Like, can you absorb the Shinra Tensei? Is that even like chakra?
It's an invisible force, isn't it?
Missiles? Well, yeah. Like, how does it work?
Huh.
Also, does Itachi have like Nagato's like Storm 3 laser cannon that can blow up the Chibaku Tensei? Like,
So many important
what
questions that need
abilities does he have?
answering.
He would have them all, I imagine, but I guess the question is, which ones would he be able to use? I guess the thing about, like, Sasuke, why he didn't use all of them, was because he didn't have time to train with them.
It's implied, Sasuke, that he can use reincarnation or grant immortality.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He can use Chibaku Tensei.
He did just kind of just get given it, didn't he? And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he can use teleport.
Yeah, his is pretty, and I mean, he was like, I think he did like a larger scale absorption than anybody else did, right? Like he like absorbed the chakra from the Chibaku Tensei, so yeah.
Yeah. Also, we have to talk about, okay, so Sasuke has the Tomoe Rinnegan. So Itachi has like the one without the Tomoe, so
Yeah.
can he not, like, is it like
What's the
Kaguya,
difference
where
between
it has
the two?
the Tomoe, it has Rinnegan and Sharingan powers, or, I was gonna say he also uses that, like, Rinnegan Genjutsu power as well.
Yeah, that's true.
On all
The
the
one that,
Tomoes.
like,
Yeah, so, can like Itachi use that, or is that only Tomoe?
I wonder if, so let's move on to the two Rinnegan Itachi.
Right, he's got two now.
This one's weird.
We're doubling it up.
Would he like just get a better? Because like Madara's limbo with 2 is just like better.
Yeah,
So everything's just slightly improved.
because he got like 4.
Itachi just be able to teleport like better.
Like quicker.
Or, like,
How do you
would
teleport
he have,
better?
Like, Genjutsu in his other one.
So, if Madara went from 1 limbo clone to like 4 or 5,
Yeah.
right? If you count the one that's sealed.
So everything just
alive,
increases,
in
yeah.
State or not, so maybe he has 5. Then would like the teleportation distance like quintuple?
Right.
Or
Yeah.
Is that what that? Was
Ah.
that what
We
happened?
can teleport
There's
further.
a limit on the distance because like Sasuke literally teleports between like
Where he's
dimensions.
teleport.
So,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I think
It does seem to be
it's
switching
just
places, though,
anything
doesn't it, when he
you
does
can
it?
see, You
No.
swap places with.
Well, there's still like a. That one's awkward because he's like teleporting through like a portal, like some Mario shit. So like.
Maybe it's like Kamui, where like it's technically called the same thing, but it's like different versions. Like maybe Itachi could like swap other people's positions.
Oh, that'd be
with
cool.
it.
Right.
Like
Instead of
like
only his
So
own.
your CP2 will
Maybe
then
the right,
I'll switch
the
them
left
around and
eye
get them close to me kind of
teleports
thing.
him
Whoa.
with something, and then the right eye teleports someone
Them.
else with
Yeah.
something. Like,
yeah, but like so like what the issue with that is it has to be something that you're like looking at.
Yeah,
so,
you
like,
can't just-
How would he look at the target and what they're gonna switch places with at the same time?
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
can't
maybe
have
you have to
your
be,
2
like,
eyes
really
focusing on
long
different things
range.
at the same time.
Like,
Oh well, no, actually he could do that. This is the Rinnegan, actually. So he can just if he has the paths, you know. Maybe.
Ooh.
you can make like the 6 paths of Itachi.
Whoa.
Oh wait, you know what I just realized? All Itachi's crows. He'd be able to see
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, all of them.
Would have the
Yeah, he'd be
Rinnegan.
able to see everything. Dude.
Whoa,
That'd be
yeah.
That'd be kind of crazy.
Oh my
And he has
God.
shadow clones.
Oh my god. This is actually kind of cool.
I think he'd use like
If he can connect to a crow, could he have like a crow in the background, like shoot Amaterasu
What?
from his eye?
You're even thinking that's ridiculous.
Like,
I was like,
yeah,
whoa.
Are we giving the Amaterasu to his Rinnegan, by the way, or are we
Whoa.
like taking that
Whoa.
out? Or
You don't seem
no,
to lose
that's
Sharingan
only if he
techniques.
has like the 6 paths.
Oh,
like,
what is it? Okay, yeah.
Ready,
Holy one.
yeah, Ready Sharingan, whatever it's called.
You gotta switch back and forth. You get.
Yeah, but when you've got
you
that
can't
one
do both
with the
at
6
once.
things on it, you can do everything.
So I don't think it would be able to shoot him on.
Right, so this is when we got the 2 normal Rinnegans back. Okay.
Unfortunate, because that's a cool ass strategy.
Just have crows flying around sniping Amaterasu.
Next question you have to ask is like, is the Rinnegan that Pain has or Nagato has still stronger than his because it's like Madara's Rinnegan, or can he not use them properly so they're not nearly as powerful as the amp that Itachi's would give him? Like, how does that amp work? You know, kind of have to talk about that. So I'm gonna assume that because Itachi is the original owner,
Yeah.
that he gets a bigger amp than what Nagato has. And since Itachi was already kind of like in that kind of caliber anyway, that he'd be above generally the Akatsuki, if
Well, it was anyway, yeah.
It is hard to determine the amps for like base like Rinnegan though, just because like
not many people
when
had
Madara
it.
got his back, so much fucking bullshit happened.
Yeah,
at
it did.
once. So, like Madara got amped, 1 from coming back to life,
Yeah.
2 from Sage Mode, and
the
then
tree.
finally he got amped from 1 Rinnegan. And by the time he got his 1 Rinnegan, he was already just like stronger than like
All the Jinchuriki.
like with Hashirama Sage Mode, he was already like stronger than everybody.
Yeah.
It was just like a win more situation where he got even stronger.
A win
and,
more
like, beat
situation,
up,
a little bit.
You know, Sasuke and Tobirama and like all the Biju and stuff.
Would you say that Sage Mode is a bigger amp than Sharingan, like basic? For instance, if you had Naruto with Mangekyo Sharingan,
Yeah.
versus Naruto with Sage Mode fight each other, you know who wins?
Yeah, Naruto with the Sage Mode wins.
Right.
Right.
Well,
Interesting.
it depends on how like the Mangekyo amps his base and like
It's debatable, right? It's debatable.
yeah.
It isn't a lot of these scenarios debatable.
I think with that in mind, you kind of get this idea that Madara, while blind with Sage Mode, is kind of just like fucking up all the tailed beasts or whatever he's getting. Like he's kind of fighting all of them.
Yeah.
And then when he gets one Rinnegan, he just
It's
one-shots
just
all of them.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can say make the same comparison with Itachi, where with his Rinnegan he could like at least one-shot himself or something.
We can definitely say he's stronger than the Akatsuki, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with 1 Rinnegan.
Even with all his fucking like sickness, stamina.
Even with the
issues.
illness. Oh,
The only
interesting.
person who might still give him trouble is Obito,
Yeah.
because like he'd have to last for a really, really long time.
Yeah, Obito's stamina is just
Is high.
too crazy,
Yeah, we talked about that in
And
the
it's
Shikamaru
Kamui
video,
and-
actually.
which you should check out.
Check it out. Check it out. It's
Pretty good.
pretty stellar video.
Yeah, pretty.
All
epic.
of Seth's
So
videos
the
pretty
other thing about-
stellar.
Because Obito
Edo
thing.
Itachi is he has no stamina issues.
Yeah.
Edo Itachi is like one of the only characters who gets like a buff from being Edo. It's weird.
Like
Because
Zero's
like he just spam MS abilities. You know, doesn't have to worry about going blind, which he almost
Well,
was
yeah.
against Sasuke.
Right.
I guess that's one thing he would be able to. Because like when Madara got the Rinnegan, like his like Izanagi just like reversed. So I think his eyes would at least be fixed.
So he'd get fixed eyes. Are we saying that he can spam Izanagi?
Oh my god.
No, I don't think he can do that, because I think you lose your Rinnegan if you do Izanagi. But
Oh,
man, fucking all
would
these
you?
goddamn rules.
Because Madara used it, lost his eye, and then got it back with his Rinnegan.
Yeah.
He never did it again.
And then Hagoromo apparently spammed it over and over again to make like tailed beasts and shit.
I think so.
Huh.
I don't know if that was Izanagi. I think Izanagi is like basically like a bastardization of that jutsu. It's like a weird.
So
like,
you think it's like a derivative of that jutsu?
Yeah. Like Hagoromo is using creation of all things, which is like the shit that Naruto used to give Kakashi his eye back.
Right.
And,
You know, when he
like,
healed people and he
fixed
brought...
Guy.
Yeah, Guy when he was
Whereas
meant to be dead.
Izanagi is like tapping into that. Like you don't have to have 6 pads, but it just takes away your eye. So I don't know. If that is what he was using,
Even then, maybe it was just a Hagoromo special. You know, maybe it was just,
Put that on the
I don't think
Hagoromo
that's
special
what
menu.
Madara lacked in if-
yeah, we could just use it. Yeah, you think
Like,
Madara?
that would have been very funny if he was just like, oh yeah, you did.
You think Madara of all people, after gaining his eyesight back from
Yeah.
the ability, would have thought of that? You know?
Yeah.
Like us as viewers are thinking about it. Why wouldn't he, Mr. IQ over 200, probably Ninja Man?
Maybe Zetsu like immobilized him and stopped him from using any abilities, because like he was able to do that with like Obito.
Yeah, it
Even
does
then- no, 'cause
restrict
even then
Obito.
Obito
Like.
could kind of fight back. So maybe it was like Kaguya was taking over his body, or
I don't know, man. So let's talk about. So what do you want to do? Do you want
Where do we
to
go
like, Edo
next?
Itachi, or talk about like a live Itachi? Let's say he like fixes a sickness. What do you think is more interesting?
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. this one.
Yeah, I guess. Edo is just slightly weaker, but
Yeah.
like
It's unquantifiable almost.
we'll just say like he gets brought back by Kabuto Edo Tensei, and
Right.
in addition to the crazy Shisui shit, he's just like, I also had a contingency plan for if anything like this happened, I would immediately awaken the
Rinnegan.
and then he's like, all right, Naruto, I'm gonna go fucking kill Kabuto now, and then he just leaves, right?
And then just kills
how
Kabuto.
strong is this Itachi? He's on his way to kill Kabuto, and then he's gonna go fuck up Madara. Does he succeed? Probably.
I was gonna say, he probably kills Kabuto, like, straight away.
He beats the hell out of Kabuto.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, Kabuto, like, fucking...
Kabuto was actually scared. He was actually
Yeah, he was like, oh god, as if he's approaching me with his brother.
Yo, he was terrified of Obito. Like, that's the only reason he, like, did that alliance. He approached Obito with the alliance before, but, like, he agreed to a lot of Obito's terms solely because of the Rinnegan. So, like, he was also scared of Itachi.
Yeah, so if Itachi had it, oh my god.
Like, regular. Yep. So, not nearly as
Does
much.
Itachi have
He's
Sasuke
still
with him?
laughing at Itachi, like, nah, I'll beat you up. But,
Doesn't
like,
need
he's
it.
still scared of Itachi, like, regular.
Yeah.
So then you give Itachi the Rinnegan, and it's like...
Also, there's the epic meme of Kabuto saying, "There's no Uchiha greater than me." Very funny, but it's just like,
yeah, that's the thing, right? Like I think Itachi would be like Obito's level physically. The thing about Obito is that he's hard carried by his dumb hacks power.
The Kamui
he has
is
a dumb hacks
definitely
power and
hacks.
a dumb stamina problem too.
Yeah, he don't go
his
down.
stamina's, like, so hard to beat just because of his genes and his arms and shit. So
now, if Itachi's Edo, he doesn't have to worry about this. The main difference between
Yeah, his stamina's not a problem,
and
is it?
alive, not sick Itachi is I think Itachi would still have, like, because in part 1 he had to leave pretty quick.
Well,
after the fight.
Here's something we can talk about. I guess very basic. If Itachi has to fight Obito and all the tailed beasts, he should be able to handle all the tailed beasts extremely easily. Like he can absorb like all their Bijou bombs.
Yeah.
Probably take their chakra.
Wait,
Yeah, the absorption
Genjutsu
thing's fine.
perhaps.
Wait. Can Itachi summon the Geromazo?
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, he has a Rinnegan.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
Wait, do you need Senju DNA to do that though?
Ooh.
well, you need you need Indra Ashura chakra to awaken the Rinnegan anyway. So that would probably just be a part of the
Remember when they
plan
said you
like,
needed
God.
that DNA to use like Izanagi or something? What was that whole debate? That was funny.
Izanami, I also just feel like Itachi was lying.
So-
There's no way they were all going around spamming Izanagi.
So him having the Rinnegan probably just means he can summon it like inherently. But
Right.
Yeah, so would it
But
just
then how
be
many
him and Obito going
people
back and
can-
forth? Like, the issue with the Geromazo is, it's currently sealed inside of another dimension, which only Kaguya can access.
Okay.
Sasuke does go in, so maybe he could, like, summon Kaguya now, but I don't think he wants to do that.
No.
right, yeah, that would be funny.
Oh my
I
god.
think that would be very funny. Obito and Itachi just, like,
They keep summoning it back and forth.
Oh my god, Swagkage is eating in his own video. I can hear him munching in the background.
Would Itachi get to, like, would he have, like, the dominance because he has 2 Rinnegan?
Maybe, like, does it give him more ghetto control?
Yeah. Like, what? Yeah.
Like Obito tries to summon it and it just crosses his arms. It's like,
No.
You're only half.
I follow the guy with 2 of these.
like, but okay. So the actual relevant part of this, I do think, like you said, he'd be able to box up the Bijou pretty fast. The main issue is Obito himself. Like, can't really hit him, like, at all.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass, though.
I do think he could probably find a way to at least hit Obito, like, one time.
Because he
but,
could catch Obito by surprise. I mean, he can literally teleport. Almost like
Yeah,
Obito
if he could
Not
use the
exactly,
Rinnegan to go.
like, but he can definitely switch places with objects. So, I mean,
effectively, like, so if you put them in the same situation, effectively it would be the same thing. Well, no, never mind. I was gonna say, because he could throw the kunai and then would go through Obito, and he'd be able to, like,
he could switch
places with it,
yeah.
but he wouldn't be able to see it. Except, wait, no,
Yeah,
just
can he?
kidding.
No.
His crow would look at it.
Yeah.
Itachi would switch places with it.
Or, yeah, he'd have his
Obito
crows
would
going
Rinnegan.
Just flying everywhere, so you just switch everywhere.
Just like catch him with like Amaterasu or something. Like,
Just spam.
granted, Itachi did catch Obito lacking with Sasuke. Remember when he like hit him with the Amaterasu?
Oh yeah, he did,
like,
didn't he? Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe
As soon as
Itachi's
he
really about
sees it,
There's
it's meant to
like a
fire it.
theory,
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with it, but the theory is that like Obito did that, like he let himself get hit by it, like just to like flex, be like, yeah, I can just live through like an Amaterasu, and B, like make Sasuke respect Itachi even more by like convincing him that like Itachi almost like killed him afterwards. Again, I don't necessarily agree with it. I felt like bringing it up because I've seen it crop up.
It's a possibility. I mean,
Yeah.
it's always interpretation battles, but
What?
if you are charitable to Itachi and just assume that like like base Sasuke was able to hit Obito with a Amaterasu, then like Itachi's like like Itachi's like teleport Amaterasu might be.
Here's the way I see it. I think Itachi versus Obito is interesting.
Yeah.
But then you give them both amps, but Itachi's amp is just catastrophically bigger.
Yeah, I would say we'd get higher one than a
way
Bioya.
bigger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like in my personal kind of fanboy-y opinion, I'd probably give it to Itachi, but
I don't.
There's just too many things
I don't
that.
disagree. The main thing that I'm hung up on is Kamui.
Yeah, that's the
of
thing. It's
course,
like
it's
Kamui's
not
the
gonna be
big
the
hacks
easiest
thing, isn't it?
It's still gonna be nonsensical. Like, but
Itachi is also really smart. He's like.
yeah, literally.
So he probably figures something out. So let's say he goes through Obito and Madara's just sitting there. Right? What happens? Madara whips out the perfect Susanoo, and I think that's the end.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a live Madara with 2 Rinnegan without even 6 pads, like Madara's still more powerful. You know, like I guess you guys are kind of getting the point. Like Rinnegan, Itachi just can't.
He's up there.
He just can't beat the 6 pads characters still. Like, you know, like it still just kind of stops there.
Like he's still being gatekept by Madara. Edo Madara might be able to do it. Like, do you think he'd be able, like, because like Edo Hashirama's like 100 fucking like 1,000 hand shit. Might do Itachi in, right? Like they was like the 100 hands from Guru was enough to stop Hiruzen in his tracks and make him go like, what do we do about this? So like I think that the Hashirama version of that might make Itachi.
Hashirama would give Itachi Rinnegan kind of a hard time just because, like, hear me out. Both Itachi and Madara are both nerfed by their Edo Tensei. They fight, and by the end of the fight, Hashirama actually finds a way to negate the Rinnegan's abilities with his wood style. And during the first time Hashirama's ever encountered
it, right? Okay,
he finds a way to negate it. So it's like.
He probably would have been able to when they're both alive.
Suppression properties, which is how he was able to control the Biju.
Yeah, so it's like Rinnegan Itachi might not be as insanely OP as you think. Like, you know, maybe he'd be able to catch Hashirama off guard with the Totsuka blade or something.
Oh yeah,
like, you know, like,
that is the
Yodamir as well.
So like, if Itachi catches Obito in a genjutsu, or like any of these people in a genjutsu, which now at this level would be very hard.
Yeah.
Might be impossible for Hashirama.
So like if he catches any of them in a genjutsu, like Obito included, they are just like Dunzo spaghetti from the Totsuka blade.
Just absorbs them until they're gone.
They even without genjutsu though. The fact that that's like a problem here, that's a threat that they have to look out for, is pretty bad for them.
Dude, imagine he teleports like Minato with a Susanoo holding the Totsuka blade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Itachi's giant red perfect Susanoo appears with the Totsuka blade to stab you, like, out of nowhere.
The issue
it might be OP.
Though, is, like, how long would he be able to keep the Susanoo up? You know, like, because his Rinnegan would, like, repair his eyes, but I don't know if they would still make the eyes, like, EMS.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Like, do you have to have EMS to have a Rinnegan, or like?
And like, wait, so like, what happens if you like have Rinnegan and then you swap for EMS? Do you like go down to EMS and you're like, okay, now I can spam my Mangekyo, but I can't.
Like, how does it work?
I can't use Rinnegan anymore. Yeah.
Comments. How does it work?
How does it work?
Thanks for sitting through this stupid horseshit video.
Very high quality today.
Check out our other really good
That was
one,
good. I
high
really liked that
quality,
video.
Like Seth said, on Seth's channel about Rock Lee with a Byakugan versus Shikamaru with a Sharingan. Very
Super
high quality,
contentious. Yeah.
cultured stuff that people have been debating for years.
Yes.
Till then, talk to you later.
Bye.
Swag out. Bye.
Oh my
We're
god.
professional YouTubers.
That was fun. I actually started nerding out at parts of that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Since when did Nagato have a gun in his arm?
It's one of the abilities of the six paths. So, like, basically, right.
I've literally never seen it.
No, because you stopped watching after Pain
Yeah,
invaded Konoha, yeah.
I fell off when Itachi died, and then I watched the Pain fight on YouTube. I
Right.
didn't see the in-between bits
Right.
of what Naruto... I'm not expecting a full-on
No.
debate. I've just listened to
But-
that for 25 minutes.
So, there were 6 different pains, weren't there? Because there was the 6 paths of pain.
Yeah.
And each of them had different individual abilities. Yeah?
Yeah.
One of them being able to fire rockets and stuff
Do
out
you
of
not
his
think
arms.
this is so... like, it's gone so mental. It's it's meant to be about ninjas, and they've got, like, rockets in their arms and stuff.
Yeah, so you asked me why Nagato has that in his arm, and I'm explaining it
It was
to
a bit rhetorical.
no, so
No,
like
I said since when?
since. So the 6 paths all
Oh
have
my
the individual
God.
abilities, right? And one of them was able to fire rockets out of his arms. Now, when he comes back in Edo Tensei, yeah, he is just him as Nagato, not the 6 paths. So he has all the 6 different abilities to himself.
How is having a gun in your arm an ability?
It was one
How
of the
is that
6.
a ninja
It was one of the
ability?
6 path things. God, this one, eh?
Oh,
She's so
dumb.
dumb.
I'm dumb.
So
Sticking a fucking rocket in someone's arm, that's when you know you've run out of ninja ideas.
I'm sorry, Naruto wears a bright yellow freaking costume and he's a
Orange?
ninja.
The colour of your cap, Dan? Orange?
I literally looked at my
What?
cap in the camera. I literally looked at my cap in the camera and was like, yeah, it's like yellow.
Oh my god.
Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. This has got like the best intro and outro ever. What do you guys think of the at? Do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And I swear to God, if you say anything about One Piece, I will punch you in the face.
Oh, you just brought it up, so where are you?
No, I won't punch you in the face. I don't do that. Oh God, this is awkward.